Bird Milliken. I am a crafter. I think I say like the things that I do, I'm crafting, and part of me is trying to downplay or almost make it more accessible to the every man and woman. I'm trying to bring something to others on some level.
My name is Mercedes Holmes, and I know Bird because she was actually my neighbor. I actually don't remember how I met Bird. I think, you know what, I think I saw her outside walking her dog, and she asked me like, "Hey dude, you a new neighbor?" I said, yeah. So she's really friendly, yeah.
So this is my blind dog, MacGruber. I walk him on a blind man stick because it's easier to prevent him from getting underneath things, keeps him safe, and it's easier to direct him and make he feels secure on it, like he's not going to walk into things. So I think sometimes people don't really understand what, like, who's blind or what, but ultimately we're not really worried about that. On to our walk.
I've recently been trying to tie together numerous endeavors that I have, including the space I live in my home. Your space reflects, I guess, who you are and what you're about. You know, that's why hoarders usually don't have company over. I always get really disappointed when you meet someone who works in an office who's been there for 8 years, and they've got like just a crappy calendar up, there's like nothing on the desk, and it's like, this is your space. You're spending a lot of hours here before you die, you know, and this is what you're doing it in. You'd think you'd want to put some effort into that to make it a place that was comfortable. Change whatever's within your control or power or budget. It's just one more way of your presence in the world. So yeah, you might want to put some thought into it. I'm so excited to show you what we have inside. Let's see what's in store. So there's a train that's across the street. There might be one or two that go by. We'd like to lock that. This is a mirror I crafted. It says you know you want it. So if there's anything you want on here, I understand, let me know, and I'll work that out with you. Table with directions inside telling you how to use this extra cycle. We'll get there. Big cigarette. Not a healthy decision. Pee Wee Herman display stand. If you need, when you need this, let me know. Giant mold of a concrete pig. This should not be in anyone's house. Important information. Horse head, sector cycle, you have to have at least one drink before getting on this, supervised. Butt clapper, similar thing. Again, supervision is important. The rain lamp. It's not raining, the lamp's not on. Duh. Waterfall feature. This is a nice jug I crafted. It says drug money. So, if you have any money you want to give me, this would be one place you could put it. One place. Hammock for hammocking. If you have any presents you want to give me, I would accept them underneath that tree. But this is where I have all my dinner parties. There's never been a dinner party here ever. None of this is available. I see you pointing. You're right, it's on the counter. I said none of this is available. This is where we wash off our crafts that we've done. Some people, this is where they would cook and clean too. Yeah. There's foam over everything too because of the blind dog. So if something were to happen and you had to crawl around with your eyes shut, I would feel safer about you doing that here than somewhere else. We have a bathroom here, and that's allowable if you need to go. You know what? Someone's using the bathroom. Let's go upstairs. This is where I grab McGruber because he doesn't go up and down the stairs as well as I like him to, being blind and all. This is the area called the perch. This is a relaxation area when you want to meditate, watch something on the projector screen through the hole. Over here is my display stand for the jugs I'll be representing. Jug stand, light bright. I mean, I could probably do more with the light bright, but that's I'm too stressed out. That's what we're getting right now. Here we have a crafting area, crafting station. There's lots of glass all over too to be crafted. You want to watch your head right here because this is where, remember when I said about being on the ground, crawling? So watch your head right there. This is where my Asian friends hang out and smoke cigarettes. Crafting supplies. And then back here, this is where a whole nother type of magic happens. But ultimately, the staircase goes all the way down and around, so it's a nice big loop. So if for whatever reason you needed to do laps or something, I could track you here. I didn't say I'd get you every time you went around, but I would pretend I did. Oh, look at that. This cat moves around, so you gotta watch out. It doesn't stay in one place. I tried that. Train. How you play. Every time you hear a train go by, you say the word dingus. There's points. If it's a fast train, it should be a higher point level. If it's a slow train, it should be a different point level. Are those rules written down? No. Do we talk about them? Yes. Should they be written down? Yes. I would love to do whatever I'm doing on a bigger, broader scale. I would love to paint the world with as much of whatever I can leak out as possible. One of my neighbors rents out their space for photographers to come in and use their lighting and whatever other tools they have there for photo shoots.
A good friend of mine was kind enough to introduce me to Bird because he wanted me to see this crazy apartment. And the minute Bird said, oh, you know, I need a website, I'll do it for you. So it'll be fun. Bird has really two objectives. One, she has a business, and she really is thinking about having a storefront and selling her products. And at the other side, she also wants to sell the rental usage of this loft for events and photography studio usage.
I'm really excited that Bob's Photography is going to be on this website, showcasing his work as a photographer, but yet using my goods and maybe some of his models, which I think would be super cool. So lipstick on a turd is a phrase that I put together. There's the phrase putting lipstick on a pig, and the phrase polishing a turd, and one day I mixed them up and said that's like putting lipstick on a turd. But to me that idea kind of speaks to me of taking something and embellishing it or making more of it than what it currently is, or like adding feathers to something that doesn't necessarily require feathers.
The lipstick on a turd is, I got it right away. I knew the joke, and that's very much my sense of humor.
I really appreciate him taking his time to help me coordinate my efforts
and showcase them.
I actually think she's working on something for the Philly punk rock flea market or flea fest. So it's like where all of her projects and crafts can get to the market, I guess. But she's been telling me it's really cool. I saw her get ready to go last year, and she was gearing up, and it was crazy. Her whole entire place was filled.
I'm currently working on crafting things for the Philly Punk Rock Flea Market. Dingus! That's right, so I got that one. Including etching on glass. So what I do is I make a stencil. I put it on an item. I then use an X-Acto knife and cut it out, put some corrosive stuff on here, etch it on there permanently, get rid of the stencil, and there it is, shablam. But the Philly Punk Rock Flea Market happens, I think, twice a year in Philly. I participated in it in December and had a really good time, and I learned a lot. So I thought I'd do it again in June. So I've been getting a lot of different things together and like getting a lot of projects finalized and completed to sell. So the etching on glass is one thing. I'm also working on greeting cards. So I'm in the process of like getting them produced and actually out of off paper and into the markets. So I'm doing a lot of preparation in the next couple of weeks for that, including I made a banner that is hanging outside now. So hopefully the trainees, people on the train, will be able to see it. Yeah, so Ryan is going to come over and help me with my banner. Ryan is a good friend of mine from years ago who I craft with. I've been doing crafty stuff with Ryan for a really long time. So I bought this shower curtain to make a banner to hang up on my windows outside on the warehouse. So hopefully Ryan will not mind helping me like choose the font, all that stuff. Then stencil it on here, then paint it or color it in some way, I don't know. But Ryan is a good, dedicated crafter. Like at the end of the day, if I need a friend to show up who I can count on, especially if I'm in a tight spot, like Ryan is that guy who'll be there. He's crafted stuff with me before in the past. And he's a pretty creative guy. He's also the type of friend where like, if it turns out bad, if I blamed him for it, he would take responsibility. So that's nice about him too. So it'd be good to see him. So what I'm going to do is use this tape to hang the shower curtain up, and then turn the projector around and flash it on this wall. Get Sharpies. You can help me with that. Give me a Sharpie and just trace the image onto there. All right. Ryan knows I don't want him turning the damn projector around, all right? And that's the joke, all right? Friends come over here, start taking liberties, go into the bathroom in my bathroom, you know? Where does it end? I'll show you where it ends. I'll say to friends who come over, like, come over, we'll craft. I mean, that could be us doing anything at my kitchen table together. I mean, just about anything. I mean, any action that you're doing in life, I mean, we can call it a craft. And sometimes, you know, we'll actually produce something. And I'd like people feeling like, I got to hang out with Bird. Oh, and look at that, I have a bracelet. So this is my friend book. So what you do is you print your name in the front. These aren't, that's not your name.
Right.
You print your name right here, and then you put your initials once in the front. This is like the legend. And then you flip around, and you can answer any question you want, as many as you want, or as little as you want. And all you do is answer it, and then you put your initials. And then if we really care to see who's that crazy person, we look in the front and we're like, ow. I need 6 more questions. So if you have a question, love to hear it. I consider like just about everything in life crafting, which is great because I'm always doing it. This is a lifestyle. I've got a lot of things that I would love to spread all over the place. But to help and to inspire and to rally.